There's wealth that shines loudly, the sports cars, the diamond watches, the flashy vacations on Instagram. And then there's wealth that whispers, the kind you don't notice until you realize the people living it were born into privilege so deep, it doesn't need to be announced. This is the difference between new money and old money. New money shouts. Old money stays silent because true power never needs to be proven. Today we'll uncover 10 old money secrets the new rich will never understand. Secrets passed down through generations, hidden behind polished manners, discreet luxury, and a world where wealth is measured in influence, tradition, and timeless power, not in quick displays of status. Secret 1. Wealth is measured in generations, not paychecks. Old money families never think in terms of one lifetime. They think in centuries. When a new rich entrepreneur makes millions, their focus is often on how they can enjoy it: the cars, the house, the spotlight. But old money has been taught since childhood that money isn't really yours. It belongs to the family name, to the bloodline, to the generations yet to come. That's why old money invests differently. They don't care about the next quarter or the latest hype trend. They put their money into land, blue-chip companies, trust funds, and art, things that don't just hold value but quietly rise across decades. This generational thinking creates a fortress. When recessions hit, when currencies collapse, when trends fade, their money remains untouched, working quietly in the background. For old money, the true measure of wealth isn't, how much can I spend today? It's, will my great-grandchildren still benefit from this 100 years from now? Secret 2. They value discretion over display. If you ever meet someone from an old money family, you might be surprised at how ordinary they look. No flashy chains. No loud sports cars. No desperate attempt to show you how rich they are. That's because for them, wealth has never been about performance. It's not something they need to prove. They've lived with it for generations, so they don't crave validation. Instead, they wear clothing that is timeless, tailored, and understated. A navy cashmere sweater, a perfectly worn leather bag, shoes polished but never loud. To the untrained eye, they may even look plain. But every detail is quiet luxury, pieces meant to last decades, not seasons. This discretion isn't just about style. It's also about safety. Old money learned long ago that flaunting riches invites envy, scrutiny, even danger. By blending in, they protect themselves and their fortune. The irony is that the richest people in the room are often the least noticeable. New money screams, but old money whispers, and whispers last longer. Secret 3. Education is an inheritance. To old money families, true wealth isn't just money. It's knowledge, manners, and culture. From the earliest age, children are groomed not just with tutors but with exposure. Trips to museums, summers in Europe, lessons in languages, horseback riding, art appreciation, classical music. These aren't luxuries, they are requirements. Elite boarding schools and Ivy League universities aren't just about academics. They are about networks, creating lifelong ties to other powerful families. This is where future leaders, CEOs, and politicians meet, long before their names ever make headlines. New money often focuses on teaching their kids how to make money. Old money teaches their kids how to carry it, how to guard it, and how to multiply it quietly. Education isn't a path to money for them. It is the refinement of power. For them, ignorance is poverty no matter how much money you have. Secret 4. Land is the ultimate power. While new money races toward crypto coins, NFTs, or flashy startups, old money holds onto one asset above all: land. Why? Because land is the one thing they're not making more of. Land doesn't just create wealth, it preserves it. Farmland, estates, and prime city properties stay valuable across centuries. In England, many aristocratic families have remained rich not by running businesses, but simply by holding massive estates for hundreds of years. The land itself becomes a legacy, passing from father to son, mother to daughter, untouched by inflation or trends. Old money knows something simple: stock markets crash, currencies collapse, technologies die, but people will always need land to live, farm, or build. This is why, when you look closely, some of the largest landowners on earth aren't flashy billionaires, but ancient families you've never even heard of. Quietly, they control the ground you walk on. Secret 5. Networks are worth more than cash. One of the greatest secrets of old money is that who you know often matters more than what you own. Their wealth has always been tied to power circles. Private country clubs, social organizations, elite gatherings, these aren't just for fun. They are networking grounds where billion-dollar deals are born in whispers over a glass of wine. Unlike new money, which often focuses on chasing quick returns, old money invests in relationships. Marriages are strategic. Friendships are cultivated. Partnerships are arranged behind the scenes. If new money loses its fortune, it often stands alone. But when old money faces setbacks, their network acts like a safety net, ensuring opportunities, favors, and capital always flow back their way. For them, cash is useful, but connections are priceless. Secret 6. Manners are a currency. Polished manners, elegance in speech, and grace under pressure. These are hallmarks of old money. To them, it isn't enough to have wealth. You must also know how to carry it. That's why etiquette is drilled into children early. How to introduce yourself, how to sit at a formal dinner, how to hold conversations with powerful people. Why does this matter? Because manners are the invisible signal of class. A person may wear expensive clothes, but if they lack refinement, old money immediately knows they are an outsider. New money often confuses luxury with logos. Old money knows that true refinement isn't what you wear, it's how you behave. In their world, manners open doors money can't. Secret 7. They protect privacy at all costs. New money often thrives on visibility, Instagram posts, YouTube channels, magazine features. But old money's greatest shield has always been privacy. Their homes are gated, their estates hidden, their names absent from headlines. They don't advertise what they own because what stays hidden stays safe. This secrecy extends to finances as well. Trusts, foundations, and legal structures keep their wealth nearly invisible. Even if you search their names, you'd find very little. That invisibility is intentional. For them, power grows in the shadows. The less people know, the less they can attack. And that's why while flashy fortunes rise and fall in public, old money quietly thrives in silence. Secret 8. Philanthropy isn't just kindness, it's strategy. Old money families often fund hospitals, museums, and universities. At first glance, it seems like generosity. But underneath, philanthropy is also a tool of influence. When a wealthy family's name is on a library, a concert hall, or a research center, it cements their legacy for generations. It buys goodwill, respect, and a permanent place in history. Philanthropy also acts as social camouflage. While critics may attack their wealth, their public generosity shields them. After all, who dares criticize the family funding cancer research or scholarships for children? For old money, giving isn't just kindness. It's reputation management, influence building, and legacy creation, all at once. Secret 9. Patience builds empires. New money often wants results instantly. They gamble, they chase trends, they take reckless risks for quick wins. Old money, on the other hand, has mastered the art of waiting. They know fortunes aren't built in months. They are built in decades. They don't panic during downturns, they buy more. They don't brag during booms, they stay quiet. This patience, taught over generations, is why their wealth compounds while others burn out. Old money understands that the world rewards those who wait. The ultimate truth? Impatience creates temporary riches. Patience builds empires. Secret 10. They play chess, not checkers. At the heart of every old money family is one lesson: always think 5 moves ahead. While the new rich are busy celebrating their latest wins, old money is plotting for the next century. Political ties, educational investments, strategic marriages, generational trusts. Every move is calculated, deliberate, and quiet. That's why they rarely lose. They've been trained not just to hold wealth, but to protect it like a kingdom. While others play short games, they play the infinite game. This is the greatest secret of all. Old money doesn't just have wealth. They have power, patience, and perspective. And that's something new money may never fully understand. So those are the 10 old money secrets the new rich will never understand. Old money isn't about spending, it's about preserving. It's about legacy, networks, privacy, and quiet power. And the truth is, the sooner you learn these lessons, the sooner you stop chasing money and start building wealth that lasts. Hit subscribe if you're building your empire one habit at a time. New videos every Tuesday and Friday.